Number 9, focus on the benefits of being single. I find 6 in 1 Corinthians 7, 25 through 40. Write that down, single folk. 1 Corinthians 7, 25 through 40, 6 benefits from remaining single. I'll try to stick to my word here. Number 10, learn to appreciate yourself. Look. Get your hair did for yourself. Get your nails did for yourself. Go buy yourself a new outfit for yourself. Take yourself and get your bubble bath with your candle, with your Luther, woo. Then get dressed. Look in the mirror and say, self, yeah, yes, sir. Yeah. Or get on the bus. Take yourself to your favorite restaurant. Buy yourself your favorite food. Just have yourself a fun time with yourself. Because if you can't do that for yourself, I was telling with her 8 o'clock, say this real quick. My wife and my mother-in-law were in Pittsburgh taking care of her father. And so I got a ritual when they're not here. On Sunday, after the second service, I go take me a shower, put on my street clothes, put on my Kango with my backwards, have my kangaroo sitting on the top, going out, and I go down to Red Lobster. So I go down to Red Lobster and I get myself a bowl of the seafood gumbo, and then I get myself 2 of those coleslaw, 2 coleslaw. And then I get me the lobster appetizers like crab rangoon, but it's lobster rangoon. Get those. Then I order me the Admiral's platter with extra crab legs and an extra lobster. And a Diet Pepsi. Diet Pepsi. So check it out. So I'm in there, I'm sitting down. I look across a cat corner. I see a sister. She by herself. So you know how we always see a sister by herself. She ain't with nobody, and I think she did, I always think that kind of stuff. Over and because she, all I can say is, you go, girl. That's it. Yeah. Now listen, Samson was where he should not have been. Where was he? Timnath. What's it mean? To hinder, to hold back. So he's in a place that's going to hold him back spiritually, sexually, emotionally, psychologically. Y'all better get out of Timnath. Come on, get out of Timnath. Or let me say it more appropriately. You better let Timnath go. That's her name. That's his name. If you're not further along when you started a relationship, he where he should not have been. But exactly where he wanted to be. Say, what are you talking about, Pastor? See, he knew where to get what he wanted. He knew them Israeli girls ain't going for that the girls in Timnath go for. In other words, he say, hey, I can't go to Christ's Bible, but I know where I can go, where they giving it up. Timnath. Now, I hope he can say he can't go to Christ's Bible. I know already told y'all, the only thing worse than a hoochie is a what? Choochie. That's right. What's a choochie? Church hoochie. That's right. Yeah. See, here's what Samson was saying. I can see it in my imagination. I'm going to take about 10 more minutes. Here's what Samson was saying. I can't go to the sanctuary, but I know I can get it at Secrets. I can't go to God's, but I can go to Geno's. I can't do it with the saints, but I can do it at the Sweets. I can't do it at the Bible church, but I can do it at the Black Cat. I can't do it not with the praisers, but I can go to the Premier. I can't do it at the Lord's, but I can do it at the Legend. So this morning, one of my elders and his cohort hollered out, how you know? Research. Yeah, Mr. Ricky's, Wild Hair, Laristas. Now let me tell you what I did as I named them. You notice I looked up to see, because I wanted to see who was grinning like Cheshire Cats. Because the folk that's like, what's he talking about? They ain't been there. But the folks that say, y'all gave yourself away. I was looking at my daughter because she smiled through all of them. I'm just teasing. Yeah. In other words, he knew where to get what he wanted. Now here's the problem. Desire determines decision, and decision determines destiny, and decision determines duty, and duty determines destiny. Listen, let me put it this way and we're going to get on out of here. He made a permanent decision based on a superficial criteria. Say, what are you talking about? He saw. All he did was saw. Well, let me ask you something. You want to marry her? That's what the text says. Give me her to wife. Now, wait a minute. You want to marry her? You just saw her? Baby got back, hip, lip, fingertips, spandex, and you want to marry her? What's her name? Who's her daddy and her mom? She got any crazy people in her house, in her family? Do they have a history of mental illness? Or how about any pedophiles? What kind of people are these people? A permanent decision based on a superficial criteria. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, look deep before you leap. Say this to your neighbor. Say this to your neighbor. Say, if you're going to fall in love, you better know who's catching you. That's right. As a matter of fact, Brother Green, I go one further. If you're going to fall in love, make sure whoever it is will catch you. He didn't know anything about her at all. He wasn't like Boaz. Remember Boaz? We studied him. Who did Boaz say? He didn't say like the Ozzy brother, who's that lady? Who's that? No, he said, whose damsel is this? Do you see that's a different question than what he is? I saw a woman get her me. Whose damsel? Who does she belong to? What's her family background? That's what he wanted to know. Because I'm going to tell you, the nut don't fall too far from the tree. If her mama crazy, hello. If that daddy crazy, lazy, won't work, hello. Yeah, some brothers ain't looking for a wife, they looking for a mama. Samson's marriage failed because he married the wrong person for the wrong reason. Listen, you don't marry a woman, brother, just because she look good. You don't do it. You say, why? Those great theologians, they put it best. They said, you didn't hear me. I said, those great theologians, they did it best. Y'all slow up there. Yo, yeah. Warm as can be. And let me know that your love is you. You may not possess, but what I like. A pretty face, maybe. Yeah. They said beauty's only skin deep. Yeah. It's only skin deep. And so that's all you're getting. Listen, if you're going to marry him just because you have his baby, two wrongs don't make a right. Make sure you don't make a bigger mistake.